Meteorologist Helen Holt with your Storm Track 3 forecast.
All right, we are going to take a look at a time lapse of downtown Wilmington on our Stevenson Skyview camera network. Helen, a beautiful night, not a cloud in the sky.
I don't think all weekend we had hardly any clouds in the sky. It was absolutely gorgeous. A little bit cooler.
Yes, definitely colder.
More fall, like that's for
Noticeably.
sure. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we were in the 80s all last week, so kind of the shock to the system, but in a good way, I think.
I think it was welcomed.
Yeah, most people were ready for some fall-like weather, and we definitely had that this weekend. All right, let's take a look at the current conditions at the ILM airport. 54 degrees at dew point, in the upper 40s. It feels like fall with that crisp air in place. Notice our winds are more out of the south and west now, a little breeze about 3 miles per hour, but that clear skies, yeah, we see it all across southeastern North Carolina, and that was the case today. Lots of sunshine as high pressure is in full control of our weather pattern. We actually have high pressure moving to the south as a cold front approaches from the north and west, and that's going to get our winds still out of the southwest tomorrow. That's going to boost our temperatures up heading into our Monday, but behind that front, once it crosses us, it is going to be a dry passage, but once it does, you'll notice our wind directions will switch more out of the north, and that will cool us down once again. So a brief warm up with all that sunshine expected for our Monday. Really going to be a nice day to have lunch outside, maybe with temperatures climbing back up into the upper 70s. But you notice those wind arrows now coming more out of the north heading into our Tuesday morning. So those temperatures, yeah, they're going to be crashing back down to below average heading into our Tuesday. But despite that, sunshine gauge will be full for the next several days. So you'll need those sunglasses as you're heading off to work and school over the next couple of days. Temperature trends, like I said, into the upper 70s tomorrow, but behind that front, back down into the upper 60s. We'll have a slight warming trend to near normal, but then we'll be watching another cold front that has just a slight chance to see some rain heading into our Friday, but cooler temperatures come again once we head into the weekend. Something to look forward to this week, the Cape Fear Fair and Expo. Yeah, it starts on Friday. It's going to be happening near the ILM airport, 75 degrees for the day. Partly sunny skies, maybe a spot shower, but at best, only 20% chance of rain for this week, and that will be on Friday. Clear skies tonight, temperatures getting down to the 40s in most spots right along the coast near 50 degrees. So as you're heading out to the bus stop tomorrow morning, those kids will need a light jacket. You'll see that sunny icon sticking with us throughout the morning, even into the afternoon. Temperatures pleasant out there, going to be back up into the upper 70s. Like I said, they'll be getting back down to the 60s as we head into our Tuesday and Wednesday. A little bit of a warm up midweek into late week, but that 20% chance of rain on Friday, hey, not too bad. We're still going to be seeing a mainly dry week ahead.
Yeah, and those are pretty comfortable temperatures.
Not too bad. Definitely feels like fall out there.
I can handle it.
Yes.
All right, thank you.